Okay, let's go out here and get a few mole beans out of the way. First thing. Get a few little items just chopped out of their way. A few items. So what happens here is lots of grass and stuff grows up in here over the years. Or over the year rather, that I'm talking about where I had the bean trellis. Been there for a couple seasons, 2 or 3, but you get tired of weeding around stuff, so we're gonna deal with the weeds a little different this year. Just a little bit different. It's like I said, circumstances change things. And you have to change with them. You have to change with them. These mole beans, castor beans, turns into trees, man. We've been better off the chainsaw doing these. Wouldn't been near as much fun though. Whew! Yes, sir. I've got out of breath. Whew! I have got a new bed of asparagus in here, and definitely don't want to plow it up. I think it's about, let's see, I'm gonna stay right about where I've got this started right here. Okay. We'll see if we can iron this out. Try not to cut everything in here down in the process. Like them briars. Let's try and get a start. I don't intend to let that happen. I'll walk back and we'll get the tractor, do a little little adjusting out there in that garden. Okay. I'll get the tractor. You know, after putting wood chips since 2011 on that garden, if a person's lucky enough, he gets older. And when you get older, you don't feel like dealing with so many wood chips. Sometimes you just have to go the easiest route. Wood chip garden, if you don't keep putting mulch on that, you're going to be fighting weeds constantly, because that's a fact that everything likes to grow in it. And I don't feel like fighting mulch no more, not on the scale that I was. The good thing is I've got that garden. That dirt used to basically be red clay in spots, in pretty good shape right now. So it's sufficient. But the raking, hand jiving, all through that garden, for me, is kind of going to be limited. Whew. Meanwhile, I've got black stuff all over me. Filthy, but that's part of it. Let's go with this tractor and see what we can do. Row of onions right here beside me is what I transplanted last year. It's an Egyptian walking onion. And I think they'll do just fine if I don't cut them down. You'll see behind me what that dirt looks like now. It used to be red clay mud. Got to admit, that's easier than a garden hoe or a tiller, a hand tiller. Back here from now on, unless something drastic happens. there for a long time. Stuff that's got in here, we'll have to give it a chance. Come back up a time or two. And then we'll just keep chopping it up. This side and come down this way where I can keep this dirt on this end back. Vapors anyway. This should keep this dirt back on the end, but we'll see. Well, that was pretty simple. And the funny thing is, I didn't even break a sweat. I like wood chip gardens, don't get me wrong. And that garden out there wouldn't look the way it does right now if it hadn't have been for the wood chips. But the thing of it is, wood chips, for some reason, seems to be a little harder to get now than they used to be. And if they're harder to get, that means you don't get them, really. I think a lot of other people have caught on, and that's okay too. I hope it benefits them as much as it has me. I've told dozens of people about this method, and it's just like anything. You don't, it don't stay the same forever. Things have to change. I've got a wood chipper if I need one, but I don't, I'm telling you, this dirt, Lord have mercy, it's like a kid's sandbox. But now what the deal is, these old roots that I just tilled up, they're gonna fight back. And a lot of these things, it's got rhizomes that multiply with rhizomes. I just increased the, look here. I just increased the volumes a bunch. And I know that. But we're going to fight them. And we're going to make sure that we do our best to stay ahead of those. So, you just watch me do something here that took, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes probably, that you wouldn't have done in 3 or 4 days, unless you're a lot faster at it than I am. Now all this old green stuff that don't have roots will turn into compost. But I'm telling you, look at that. This one little whack, that's that deep. So it loosened it. Now it'll rain on it, and it will rain and it'll pack that down a little bit. Right now you'd sink up to past your ankles. In that. And we don't want to do that. I can get to right here and till 2 more. But I've got a row of onions there that I need to get pulled out before I till that in. I'm in no hurry, I don't have to do it today. But anyway, that's the way this baby's going to be done. Now I've got some fig trees right over here that ain't produced nothing worth a crap in 2 years. Had one right here that died. For some reason, I have no idea why. I had one over there that started dying, one over there that started dying, then this one started dying. And I still am at a loss when it comes to figuring that out. I mean, they'll flush out and have figs, leaves, everything look good. And then all once a week, over on one side or the other, the one branch, the leaves will start wilting. And then it just seems like it just goes straight through the whole fig tree. And I know that it's something more than likely, I don't know, but I'm saying I think that it's something to do with the roots. Some kind of, I don't know if it's a disease or a fungus or a bug or something that's dealing with these figs from the root up. I think. I really don't know. But that is how that you can make life a lot easier. The bad thing is now, before, when you had those wood chips on top of that, before they decomposed into this pure soil, that's just pure soil now. There's no wood chips there. And you can walk out there, and it'll still do that, because any wood chips that does exist, the fines will float down, settle. But what I'm saying is, you can go out there after a rain now, and you're going to get muddy. You're going to get dirt on your feet, which that's a garden, right? Anyway, that's the way that that's the way we're going to deal with this garden this year. I'm not going to kill myself anymore. I'm not going to do it. Work yourself to death. I've got more things to do, but I still like it. Anyway, next time I till it, I'll probably show you again. All right, that'll be it for today.